Sandra.
Hey, beautiful people of the hospitality industry, entertainers in the restaurant world, and more. This is Sham, how to open and run your first successful restaurant. And tonight, kindly, out of her busy schedule, she took the time to come and see me. It's Monday, so I like to call it Recovery Day for people of the industry. And she's a talented performer, entertainer. She performs the wonderful and beautiful art of belly dancing, and she's here with me today. Without further ado, hey there, how are ya?
Hi, Sham.
Welcome. Thank you for
Thank
being here.
you.
Thank you for being here. So this project started literally about 4 months now. This friend of mine came to me and said, Sham, how long have you been doing this restaurant business thing? And I was like, this restaurant business thing, I've been doing it for about going on almost a decade. And after 4 different restaurant operation, he said, why don't you make some videos to help other people that's exactly in the same situation? So I do different ones, do different kind of series. And Morocco has always been a venue for local artists to come and perform. So we do have live entertainment pretty much every night. Monday to night we have magicians. And I had a chance to work with lots of talented dancers. And I know it's not an easy world out there, So can you tell us a little bit about you, your stage name, your real name if you want to, so if your fan don't track you down everywhere. Tell us about you.
So my name is Alma. My stage name is Alma. My real name is Patricia Ortiz-Tello, and I decided to change Alma because when I started dancing, I was actually a medical student here at Stanford. And I started doing it for fun. I found this amazing teacher named Sandra, and it was terrible. The first day I was facing the wrong way, I was on the wrong foot, and I thought I would never go back. This is terrible, not for me. And I had bought a unlimited monthly pass, so I had to go back.
So is this possible to buy a limited monthly pass?
It was when she was teaching at Yoga Source.
Got it.
So it was at Yoga Source, and I fell in love with it. Sandra's an amazing teacher who, coming from an academic perspective, she breaks the movements down in a very logical manner that makes sense to me. And we also work on the artistic interpretation and the music, but she was just a great mentor.
So I have a question for you. How long have you been belly dancing now? How long?
I started in 2011. March.
2011. That was going on pretty much 5 years now. How much credit do we have to give to the instructor? The people you learn from. Do you think that she was a driving force in you taking this from a hobby and a workout to actually making it a career and it's still a passion? We'll talk a little bit about the segments of business versus passion that all the artists face. How important was to learn from the right person to be in the right environment?
I think finding the right person for you is incredibly important. Having said that, once I started dancing and once I decided that this is what I want to do, I did belly dance classes with Sandra on Mondays, Tuesday ballet, Wednesday private lessons with Sandra, Thursday group lessons with Sandra, Friday and Saturday I was either working at restaurants or working with privates, and then Sunday morning was ballet. And so I was working every day for hours. I had my mirror in a very tiny space, but
How competitive in this market? There is some girls out there, they do it as a passion, they have been entertaining friends, family, they want to take it to the next level. What is the one advice you would give them?
One advice. I don't know, because I think it changes for a lot of people. I do.
Okay.
I think...
Let me rephrase the question. You know how, dancing is a thing.
Yes.
Dancing and getting paid for it is another thing.
Yes.
Dancing and getting paid for it in restaurants is even more of a thing.
Yes.
For the entertainers out there, and that doesn't apply only to belly dancers, but any single artist that want to perform in restaurants. Should a dancer or musician perform anywhere and everywhere?
That's a good question. So I was really lucky that I had Sandra because she had already a group of restaurants that she was working with. So
referrals.
Exactly, a referral. And that actually works a lot. You network, you meet other dancers, and then someone will say, hey, can you cover for me? And dancers move, and new restaurants open, new gigs open. So a lot of it is networking.
Do you think it's a family? Because, I look at it, because you are making, crafting your own art,
Yeah.
you know, and God knows that the entire show, the entire art in itself is not cheap. You know, there is a lot of maintenance, beauty, costumes, entertainment, and things of the kind. And so, for the beginning artists out there, any little bits of information. So networking is one, but everybody ends up being very territorial sometimes. Sometimes people will come to me and say, well, you know what, I worked so hard to have access to this restaurant and to put my foot into the door. Why should I open doors to other artists? You know, and but not everybody is like that. Sandra, for example, as we were mentioning her, and she had the chance to dance a couple of times. It's a couple of the restaurants. Is amazing, and she really built this community spirit. How can we encourage dancers out there to have an open mind towards that? You know, that other dancers are not competition.
I think that the one thing as a dancer that is important to remember always is that no one else has what you have. So Alma, what I have and what I offer to the world and the way that I interpret the world is only mine. And you're not going to have it, beautiful dancer here.
What about if I want to
there.
have it? Do I need to do anything?
It's something that it's internal, something that
Okay,
you work
okay.
with, and then
Okay.
that's what you present.
Sure,
And
sure.
I think that is what people
Beautiful.
find attractive.
Yes, yes. So believe in your unicity. You know, there is no competition because every single painter, there is no two same painters. There is no two same chefs. There is no two same architects. Even if the rules of the trade, the classes are the same one, you give it life. And you know, this gentleman, I can't remember his name for now, but he said something. We were in a crowd of friends, and he said, the moment you can let go of comparison, you become so much more lighter. As soon as you start comparing yourself, am I better or less than the other one, automatically you limit yourself in the scope of how amazing actually you can be. So it's good to learn from others, it's good to take example, ask for advice. You know, I've always said don't reinvent the wheel because some people went through the same kind of motions. Now, you know, we are restaurants and we are very welcoming toward all form of artists, we had all different types. But would you recommend to some artists not to perform somewhere? Because to me, it's a kind of a reputation kind of thing.
It really
Do you see what I
is.
mean? There is that part of the artist when they first start and all they want to do is like share it, experience, go on the floor, and they will be ready pretty much to do it everywhere and anywhere. But I think there is factors such as safety, you know, such as, you know, I'm not going to even talk about compensation, but compensation, you know, you don't want to kill the market. You know, sometimes I have some artists that come to me, they tell me I'll be ready to do it for free. I'm like, well, it's good, but even if you have the talent, you know, and some people will take advantage of that. Some people will take advantage of you coming and saying, I do it for free. You'll be like, sure, why not? Who doesn't like free? So, out of courtesy, do your research as well, and this is a recommendation I offer all the dancers out there, the performers. Do check what are the current market rates. It's very simple. Thanks to technology, Google it. And if you see what the rates are, you know, out of respect for your other people, and as a business person, you know, you don't want to sell yourself short, do that. Please.
I think one thing that going to classes, you'll get to meet dancers that are dancing at different levels than just the beginners, and that's a good place to ask. So there you can ask, like, oh, when did you start dancing? How did you start dancing? Where do you charge? Because, as you said, it's very important to keep a competitive market. And in regards to like safety, I think I do, or where you shouldn't perform. I think I take it back all the way to what I say about yourself. I think that finding out the person you want to portray as a dancer is very important. I don't want to judge, and if somebody wants to dance at a party that I may not dance at, that's their prerogative. I think it would be important to also see how the dancers are then judged as dancers of the community.
Very good point.
It's the belly dance community is so rich. It's very diverse.
So many different styles too.
So many different styles, and there's a lot of context.
We can definitely do another video about this, Tim, but we have lots of good material here. But to close this video, any words of advice for, you know, the belly dancer who starts out there and they look at all those beautiful outfits and they're amazing? I mean, seriously. And it's going to get pretty addictive to get into spending lots of money into them. I know it's part of the belly dancer thing, but you know, some boyfriends come to me and tell me, dude, man, this is like her 7th outfit, and those outfits are like they're like expensive, you know. So any words of recommendation for the one that comes in and she's feeling like Cinderella, she's getting the appreciation of her beauty, she finds that different outfits will sometimes even get different reactions. I don't know, but any tidbits of her how to take it easy on their significant other.
I'm taking it easy on the significant
On the significant other, like how many outfits do you really need to get this belly dancing career started?
You need at least one really nice professional.
One good professional one is a good way to start. Thank you very much. So
and they are expensive. There are ranges.
Yes.
Put $20 a weekend that you will forego your coffee. Put that in a little costume
you buy
jar.
coffee for $20?
No, but like throughout the day.
Oh, okay.
Five
coffees a day? 4 coffees? That's lots of coffees.
So
okay.
Put that adds up, and then you won't feel the costume.
Excellent.
That's what.
Alma, we're very happy to have you part of Morocco's restaurants, crew of entertainers. Lovely lady. Thank you again, guys, for staying tuned. Good luck with the belly dancing career. Good luck with anything you do, guys. And remember, the secret ingredient is
love.
Yes, she got it right.